Should we have
Welcome back to Ridiculousnessness.
Merry Christmas? And yeah, that's it. Just Christmas. That's the only holiday. And
Yeah,
should we have an episode going in the background?
that is emphatically the only holiday. And yes,
Yeah.
let's put on a Christmas.
Yeah. Fuck. You're
They
breaking up.
have, or a Christmas, compilation. They have one.
Ridiculousness, the official fails compilation TV show of Christendom. I don't think they have a Christmas episode though, or compilation.
Yeah, when one of the three wise men fell off his camel, there was an ancient ancestor of Rob there cackling at him.
Yeah. No. This is further evidence that it's just this like a blind algorithm pumping out these compilations. They don't have a Christmas one up yet. They've got risky jumps caught on camera
Bro.
and and dedicated to the game. And I'm kind of preferring dedicated to the game. The thumbnail is a guy totally unaware of a black bear on the approach as he's lining up his golf swing. I just like it. I think it's cool.
I'm curious to see where that goes. Yeah. So maybe at the end of it, we could switch to a Christmas themed one.
It only just occurred to me that the reason that that guy is on the thumbnail is because like the narrative there is that he's so into golfing he doesn't give a fuck about a bear being there.
With that context, it's kind of like the man golfing is us devising this March.io business proposal, and
Right.
the bear is just the entire outside world.
Yeah.
We could not give less of a fuck because we are that dedicated.
It just doesn't make a difference for us.
And speaking of which, would you do you want to read that call to action you were telling me about? You don't have to
Yes,
if
I
you don't want
do.
to, but
I haven't. Let me see how good a job I do of this. I
go for
would,
it.
I would just do it. We of Marge.io thank Super Jacket for your consideration and rest our case. What follows are final remarks from a member of our team we know you'll be glad to hear from, specifically intended for Mr. Dyrdek. Oh, hi, Robbie. Mommy missed you. Well, I hope you like the things these boys had to say about me. Wouldn't it be so nice us working together? Robbie, honey, ever since you were a boy, you've had such a big imagination. I'm so proud of what you've done. I can't wait to come to work with my big man and see how he does it all. Mommy's very impressed by a TV show. Remember when you and me used to watch TV and you'd say, I want to sit on your lap? Oh, you always wanted to sit on my lap, even when you were a big boy. Maybe when I get to see your great big studio, Mommy can sit on Robbie's lap. By the way, your naughty daddy Homer showed me the video you made about your calendar. Very nice job, honey. I certainly wouldn't mind having a big fancy calendar like yours to tell me, oh, Marge, you stayed too long in the grocery store talking to so and so again. Well, these nice people are telling me I can't stay and talk too long, but I hope you do let me at least come visit you. I've missed you very much, and I think you'd be surprised how much Mommy can help you do your big show. So that's that.
Bro, that's perfect. That is such a perfect fucking ending.
The special sauce was waking up at 7 a.m. and going through 30 pages of Marge Simpson Rule 34 and then reading through several sections of our prospectus so far.
I've been thinking like he might be dumb enough to invest in this, to believe it, to
Bro,
to believe it to be authentic.
you imagine we fleece Rob Dyrdek for $10 million that he doesn't have?
Bravo, dude.
It's good vibes to turn on this compilation and immediately see a football game in the snow. Like we really are out here
Yes, yes, we are.
putting that schwork. Also, yeah, Steelo's dressed like a
Yeah.
dickhead, goes without saying. But we can't
Oh
forget,
yeah, I haven't. I wasn't looking this whole time. Let me see.
we can't forget to do the huffing Reddit page.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have another drug related subreddit we're going to look at today, folks. It's a huffing. What are they huffing exactly? I didn't look that deep
Like
into it.
solvents, like glue, markers, paint, gasoline. It's huffing is a thing, bro. Get with it. Whippets fall within this category.
Right, right. Okay.
And I happened upon, I think I saw like a YouTube thumbnail the other day, like yesterday, of a subset of huffing called pucking, which is huffing urinal cakes. So we're gonna have to
Bro.
dive into that as well.
Does that get you high? What the fuck?
I don't know if it was a pure joke or if there's some amount of sincerity to it, but we're gonna find out.
Really quick, I want to point something out, and I noticed this a while ago, maybe a few episodes ago, but there was an ad running along the bottom of this compilation, like a banner ad for a football game,
Huh.
and it's not part of the YouTube video. It's part of the recording of ridiculousness that the YouTube video is composed of. So that was an ad that ran on this original airing. There, someone's like TiVoing this shit and just putting it on the ridiculousness channel.
This isn't coming from some official archive. This is some intern was sent home and someone said, "Well, fucking figure it out."
And then
Oh no, the golfer knew about the bear. I'm watching it right now. He knew about the bear. He's
yeah,
watched
yeah, I
every
see
single.
this.
Sorry, you were gonna say something.
No, no, I'm curious where this is going to go. Okay, so it seems the joke, the central joke of that video is more, it's not that he doesn't notice the bear because he's too invested in golf, but he notices the bear and is still too invested in golf to not complete his swing. So he kind of hurries his swing in this fearful fashion, which is supposed to be humorous, I guess. But uh,
Oh look,
anyway,
Steelers versus the Texans.
Marge.io. Oh yeah, let's see. Hold on. Oh my
Sorry,
God, I hate that hat. I fucking hate that
it's not
hat.
worth interrupting. He wears it a lot too. For the folks at home, he's wearing his fez made of shag carpet.
Anyway, Marge.io. Um, Fucking okay, yeah. Now that the call to action is complete, just so we're on the same page with like next steps, I'm gonna proof it these next couple of days. Just make sure
Alright.
everything is up to snuff, and then I think I'll print it out, laminate it, put that shit in a binder, and send it to Rob by the end of the week.
Fuck yes, dude. Hit me up on
Yeah.
Venmo for that shipping and handling.
Okay, sure. I don't think it would be too expensive, but yeah, we'll see.
Help me out.
Um, you see Stilo wearing these sunglasses indoors.
Sunglasses under a baseball hat indoors.
Fucking clown. Although, to be fair, sitting in front of that huge ridiculousness screen that is like constantly displaying this onslaught of sensory overload, human suffering, brain rot, uh, like sunglasses probably are a necessity on that set.
They're they're not just sunglasses. He's fully blocked out his vision. He just doesn't want to look.
Yeah.
He's got the script memorized. He can get through
Pasted on the inside of the sunglasses are his daily affirmations.
it. Dress like a fucking idiot. And shit, I could should have thought of a second thing. Dress like a dickhead and Jesus was black. It would be funny for someone to make affirmations for their partner and slowly through like imperceptible little like subliminal pieces of language, fucking like whatever, gradually manipulate them. I was laughing because the guy's pants came off in the last clip. All the affirmations are completely harmless, normal affirmations, but they all include the letters PEGGING, and all of those are just slightly larger than the other letters involved.
By the way, folks, next week is our Christmas special episode, so
Yes,
make sure
jolly
you
old
tune
Saint
in for that.
ridiculousness, and
Yeah, we're gonna talk shop about that at the end after. I don't want to
right.
do it on mic. Yeah.
We don't want the voices in our heads to know what's happening next week.
Well, that was the end of ridiculousnessly dedicated to the game. Would you like to transition to a Christmas themed compilation from years past?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
really looking for Huffing Community 2. Fuck is that
Oh
one?
yeah, yeah. Good call.
I'm looking in for Christmas comps. I see
Uh-huh.
11 months ago chaotic holiday moments. We've got a black family running away from somebody dressed as the Grinch. Um,
Do that. I want to see that.
okay. Stilo Stilo has a grimace on the thumbnail. He doesn't approve.
I have a Mexican friend who tells me that it's really common for Mexican parents to scare their children with like the Child's Play movies with Chucky. They'll say like Chucky's gonna get you if you don't get to bed on time.
Huh.
Like he's kind
Well,
of a stand in
it,
for the
it
boogeyman. I wonder if the same is true of the Grinch in among black families. I don't know.
well they don't quite say what you said. They say it's more like Jokey's going to get you like
Right.
that. Jokey. All right, I gotta stop. All right, I just sent you the new link. SyncTube, an incredible website. You can make one watch room for a video. If you try to do it again, you got to open a new window. I don't know how they manage that, really. But I mean, it's free, so we can't.
Yeah. Okay. Right off the bat, first clip in this compilation is a gift exchange gone awry.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I didn't quite understand it. I did have the volume down though, so I probably missed out on some important context.
No, it was they were kind of just reflecting on what was there. It was a shirt that someone had made for their grandfather, and it featured the mug shots of presumably his adult grandsons. He had like
Oh,
it was
that's
a ring of
that's
like six mug shots, each of a different adult grandson.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's funny, but I do wonder how much could a grandfather have to do with those their respective upbringings. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, can't say you were a victim of circumgramps. I don't know. What the fuck is she wearing, bro? She looks like a clown's tampon. I'm just I'm reflecting on Rob's life. It's like you're a young kid, you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna learn how to do a kickflip today. Cut to 30 years later. Oh, I'm $100 million in debt. Because like there's not that much going on up there, you know? Like I was just he was introducing another segment and he's doing his like hand clasp and like throw it to the screen. He's kind of like going limp as he's like presenting this thing. And I'm like, bro, this guy's fucking stupid as shit.
Speaking of which, I wonder if there are any updates from existence.io land.
Mm,
Let's
very
see.
fair point.
Yeah. Gonna check the existence YouTube channel.
We do
And
have a an Instagrammer, Bryson, who 14 hours ago posted a video reacting to existence, and it's unclear if he thinks it's stupid. We could take a look at that if you wanted.
Sure, he did also. Rob himself posted a existence video 2 days ago. We could look at both.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
This Bryson fellow, depending on the angle he comes at this to, we might have to start some sort of gang war, um, because this
I want
is our turf, really.
I want to
Bryson.
start over from the beginning. Okay, here we go. Oh my god!
The audio isn't picking up. What's he saying?
What'd you say?
The audio is not picking up. What is he saying?
Oh, what the fuck? He thinks it's good.
Oh my gosh.
I think Rob paid him.
Okay, well, there is one person out there stupider than Rob Dyrdek, and his name is Bryson on Instagram. This new video that Rob posted about existence.io, it seems to focus on the day he came up with like the earliest fucking stage of existence.io when he started, quantifying his time, and in 2015 before the calendar app existed, right? It focuses on that, it seems. And some of the comments under this video include Rob is locked the fuck in, and I love it. Rob is a
What is this
fascinating
video?
person.
What is this video called?
It's called The First Day I Started Measuring My Life.
The first day I started measuring my dick.
Bro, what the fuck?
Did you hear my joke?
No, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said the first day I started measuring my dick. It's not that important.
It was 2015. The concept of measuring your dick did not exist. I looked I looked down at my dick. I couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't do anything with it. This was
Women
2015, bro.
would ask me, "How big is it?" I'd say, "I don't know." Here, I'm sending you a sync tube link so we can watch this shit together.
Okay, sick.
But yeah, the
Well,
Bryson guy, I think he and all of the other people in the comment section of that post are. I think Rob paid them. I think it's bullshit.
I believe it. I really do believe it. Would you actually mind if I screen shared it? Because in
No,
the
not at
past,
all.
that has allowed the audio to pick up on the recording better. Um, one more comment I want to point out before we start watching the video. Someone said Rob Dyrdek reached AGI before the Magnificent Seven. So this person seems to think that AGI is just like recording what you did that day.
What is AGI?
Artificial general intelligence. It's what these AI companies are striving for. It's like
Oh,
their
I see.
end goal, like an AI that is smarter than the smartest human being.
Gotcha.
Um, and yeah, this guy seems to think Rob Dyrdek has reached that by writing down what he
look
did.
at look at his facial expression in that pause. He's ready to end it, bro.
He knows this is bullshit. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt once again before we start the video, but he's standing in front of his calendar from 2015, and there's a block here that says rehab.
He probably means like recovering from lifting.
Okay, okay.
Um,
That's a
I, I,
shame. That's,
yeah,
that's
that would have been
disappointing.
fun.
That is disappointing. Well, okay, here we go.
Behind me is my Google Calendar from July 15th, 2015. And as you can see, it doesn't look that interesting, but this is truly one of the most significant days of my life because this is the very first time that I use qualitative data to assess my overall quality of sleep, life, work, and health. And when you look at this, it's also the very first time that I began to see a calendar as this potential.
Sorry, I want to go back real quick. He had his everything he ate that day listed.
Yeah.
He ate what is that number? I can't see. I think 130 goldfish.
I think that's probably calories,
Oh fuck.
but it's still obviously fake. For the folks at home, Austin
Also,
is
the very first.
What?
feverishly zooming in and pausing to find out what calories and how Rob ingested on whatever day in 2015.
I'm sorry. I just love the image of him eating goldfish. Just a handful of goldfish.
129,
One.
130. Also, hang on before you replay start the video up again. For the folks at home, one of Austin's recommended videos is how to spot autism in high masking adults. So we've got that. You should check out a video that they have about how to spot autism in adults that don't mask at all.
Dr. Hibbert wears blue
Also,
pants.
wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Coffee times 3 equals 18 calories, so I guess the total 1738. Wait a second. His total calories
What?
for the day was 1738. Does that even add up? 1738. Yeah.
Yo.
I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
first time that I began to see a calendar as this potential place to store data about myself. But on this particular day, I rated my sleep a 10, which is kind of crazy considering I only slept for 6.5 hours. Life a 7, work a 7, and health a 6, which I can only imagine is because I was eating goldfish, pasta, and ice cream. Okay. But to me, why this is so significant and so life-changing to me is...
What?
He was surprised by every part of that. This is the first time he's seeing this information.
Yeah.
The very first time you assess yourself through a 0 to 10 scoring system, it's this deeper awareness of how you feel about everything.
I can barely take it. It's so fucking stupid.
There's something sort of portentous behind him. He has blocks on this calendar dedicated to meetings he took at the Super Jacket office. I wonder how he feels looking at that now.
Okay, guys, so we've got about $40 left in the budget. What should we spend $3 million? Okay. Yeah.
And then in the middle of the meeting, he runs out because he remembers he forgot to put his change in the meter. Scrambles out.
For the folks at home, Rob Dyrdek is many millions of dollars in debt and has unpaid parking tickets.
What this happened to do for me over time was, as you're asking yourself, how do I feel about my life, work, health?
Huh?
I hate it. I hate being spoken to in this way by a fucking idiot. He's so goddamn stupid, and everything he's saying is so fucking stupid.
We're only 1 minute in, so
I gotta really.
You're gonna have to buckle down and let this guy spit his wisdom.
I'm gonna bring the laptop down and go make myself some coffee while this is happening, so something good can come of it.
Okay, you want me to wait for you?
No. I'm gonna have my laptop with me.
Okay.
Health and sleep. You then have to give it a number, but then you have to understand why you feel the way that you feel. And so what happens over time is the more you're using qualitative data of yourself, how you feel, because ultimately that's the most important, all of these things begin to reveal themselves that are more quantifiable. And how I view qualitative data is very simple. I view it as 5 is neutral, 6 and above is positive, 4 and below is negative.
Bro,
did you fucking hear that?
Yeah. How he views qualitative data is very simple. 5 is neutral, 6 and above is positive, and 4 and below is negative.
It's honestly frustrating. It makes it so hard to say anything funny about it because it really just it's too stupid. It's almost too stupid. Like he's doing our job.
He's running the best possible bit about himself.
He is really convinced he discovered that. Fucking hell.
Guys, when you look at the numbers between 1 and 10, what do you notice? I mean, you got roughly 4 numbers between 5 and 10, and then when you look below 5, you got another 4 between it and 0. So you got to ask yourself, what does that say to me about my quality of life? 5, it can be a day on the beach. 6, it can be get your dick sucked. 4, it can be, I stubbed my toe.
It's almost like 6 and higher is you see the world half full. Neutral, you're a 5 and like you take it or leave it. And then anything in 4 below is you see the world half empty. And that's where the richest information is. The quality of your life is, the higher those scores are, the richer the quality of life. But the information of change is in that 4 and below. But above all, when you begin to look at these numbers in aggregate or by average, they end up showing you the quality of your life. So when I built Existence, I decided, hey, I don't want to do it for just the whole day. I don't want to just ask myself how I felt about work, life, health, and sleep. And what I love about this, I now can see the quality of every block of time. And that value is
I saw he's in front of another calendar for the listener, and one of the blocks was, what did that say? Managing diabetic cat.
quality of every block of time. And that value is so much more interesting because when you look at a whole week of your whole life, you kind of see these really low moments that happen that may have brought down an entire day, but it was really, a 15-minute, 30-minute moment.
Managing diabetic cat, 4 out of 10.
Moment that brought you down, but it would feel like your entire day. In this particular case, I had a sick cat that would have made me give a lower score for my overall life score. But the beauty of it is then now you can take this data and get these more focused aggregate numbers. So when I look at this 7.8, this is just like me collecting all that qualitative data between the 4 core pillars, but now this essentially becomes the core.
What?
The 4 core pillars. He's starting a fucking religion. I really wanted to see him reach the logical conclusion of that little bit and be like, so you kill your cat. And then you have these great weeks, week in, week out, and then you look at your month.
Quality of my actual day. When you look at that over a long period of time, now you have this incredible sort of heat map of the overall quality of your life. And so
he really had to use the term heat map there, didn't he?
You're just continuously getting insights through qualitative data about the quality of your life to continuously optimize and make change and see the change inside the system.
What he's referring to as the heat map is this calendar view where each day is a box with a rating out of 10 appearing in it. And every box is the same color.
Yeah, it's not a heat map.
That's a list.
I want to see what he was doing. I'm going to go back, see what he was doing around that block with the diabetic cat. Like,
well,
okay, so
it goes without saying, but it's all a lie. None of it's true. None of this is what he was doing on that day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that he had a diabetic cat, but he has someone managing that. Like,
yeah, maybe.
He's
I don't
not.
know.
Well, in any case, before tending to his diabetic cat, which, okay, that's interesting. You alluded to this, but I didn't fully appreciate it. The managing diabetic cat block, he rated that 4.4 stars. Why not just 0? Like, that's a unequivocally unpleasant activity. Why even 4?
He kind of liked it.
I guess so. Maybe he likes like he has kind of a nurturing instinct. I don't know. Before managing his diabetic cat, he and his wife went on a sushi dinner date. And then afterwards, he watched a movie with his kids.
What did he rate the sushi dinner date? I'm curious.
He rated it 7.4 stars.
Oh. She didn't give him head. Shall we get to Huffin?
Yes.
Ariana Huffington.
Yo, nice.
So a little backstory for you and our listeners. We're on r/Huffing Community too because Huffing Community was taken down. One of the mods killed himself.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Right? Isn't that fucking awesome? I can't. I was watching a YouTube video about trip reports, and one of them mentioned this, and that's how I heard about it. But let me see if I can get a little dark mode.
Does anybody know what is beyond the 15 huff mark?
Huff mark? Who's the poop man come? Yeah, this person, because they used the phrase poop man, I think is an unfunny cock.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not
Yeah,
going to
fuck
write that,
that.
please.
How to achieve enlightenment, and it's a like I don't know. How would you describe
It's
this?
like an MS Paint diagram slash illustration
Yeah,
of a tank of gasoline, an aerosol can of butane fuel, an aerosol of Raid, and of electronics duster, all being funneled into a balloon. And the implication is that you then huff the combined result. Okay, we're seeing reference to the shit man and the poop man multiple times. Maybe it's a real thing.
ain't been able to huff for 2 days. I'm tweaking, bruh. I should have packed a Sharpie or alcohol wipe. I want to go home. Where is he? Click on that. I want to see if he adds any context.
Urinal cakes, bro. There it is.
Where are you at, brother? Fancy ass hotel for vacation.
Person has taken a picture of some
I
meticulous.
don't believe. I'm not sure. I believe someone on r/huffing community is staying at a fancy hotel. I have a hard time
Yeah.
believing that.
Or well, no, they think it's a fancy hotel. It's a
Right.
red.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was kind of getting the vibe that a lot of these people, much like r/LSD, which we visited last week, had some level of self-awareness and they were kind of leaning into the bit and being
Which ruins it.
kind of like right, which does tend to ruin it. But this, if you could scroll back up if you don't mind, this picture makes me think otherwise. It's a photo of a butcher knife that this guy has, and or a meat cleaver rather, and the caption is "Oh B, yeah, it's all coming." Oh, he's trying to say "Oh yeah, it's all coming together," but he
Yeah.
fucked up the spelling.
And he's got what looks like a 20-pound bag of bleached flour.
Yeah, that's a level of unhinged that cannot be feigned. So
Excellent use of the word feigned. Haven't heard feigned in a while.
thank you.
This also seems a little real. He's
Yeah.
taken a picture of a glue stick and another tube of glue, which, yeah, the image quality is too low. It's just, I think that that's real. Oh, God.
Oh, click that. What's your least favorite thing to huff? Mine is bleach because it burns your nostrils. No shit. So quickly and you can't smell anything after.
Okay, I
I'm
love this. Do you see this?
a, I'm a newbie, but I tried Raid. Fuck that stuff. Horrid.
Bitterant in it?
Hmm. Gasoline. I was like 7 years old. Holy fuck. And it made me super woozy and I couldn't move for like hours.
River
Pepper
silt.
spray.
This person says river silt is bad and no gets you not high. River silt.
River
That's
silts.
not
That's
just smelling dirt.
that's Huck Finn in the comments. Can you click? Sorry, could you click that thread one more time? Oh, this guy says his least favorite thing to huff is pepper spray. What if that guy's like a flasher or something, and women are just like pepper spraying him?
B7000 report. Tried this for the first time. Found it. Yeah, this is another post where it's obviously real. Like, it's no one's putting this much effort into being this unfunny.
Oh yeah, it's for the listener. It's a huffing report. He's talking about his experience huffing something called B7000 glue, and obviously the term huffing report it must be derived from trip report, and that's interesting to me because trip report makes some sense. Like taking a psychedelic is such a vivid experience that seems to like there's a lot of variation person to person of like what a psychedelic experience entails, but huffing glue, I can't imagine there's much to
If
report. That's interesting.
if Huffers are to be believed, there is a lot to report. From the
Oh,
trip reports that I've heard, it's like vivid hallucinations and strong
oh,
sensations and the differences in the passage of time. Also, we've
I
got
had
a
no
little
idea.
before we get into the main post. There's a little uh, exchange in the comments that I think is I don't know, malevolently retarded. Somebody goes, I got 4 unopened tubes. They're referring to this glue that's sought after in the huffing community. Maybe I will go for it, but I am scared because I never huffed anything. And a person replies, please don't worry. And they've spelled that PRRTYESYDW. So that's That's everything your parents didn't want for you on the internet. Are you reading this trip report?
I'm skimming it. My favorite. Okay, yeah. For the listener, it's not terribly interesting. He saw a triangle at one point, and then towards the end, he said, "Then eyes started appearing for some reason. I don't know what to say about that." What the fuck?
When will there be a new thing again? I'm waiting for a new YouTube video. That's the whole post. Honestly, that describes a lot of my life. And for the listener back home, that clink and click is me lighting a candle. It's time for the part of the show where I take a shit.
Do a huff report.
Jenkum Huff Report. This person uses the phrase serotonin syndrome a lot of times.
I've heard of that.
I think they just mean they
I
became
think
addicted.
what?
I think they just mean they became addicted, right?
I think serotonin syndrome is when your brain can no longer produce serotonin, or
Oh, whoops.
maybe not sufficient amounts of serotonin. I don't know. Um, Go back to the posts. Or would you like to go back to our ridiculousness comp if you're all spent on huffing community?
To watching a compilation, you mean?
Yes. If you want, we can keep going on that subreddit if you're still.
No, no. Kind of a dead end. Not gonna lie. Oh, right. We never actually even started watching the fucking Christmas one.
Right. Yeah. Ridiculously chaotic holiday moments for the folks at home. We're getting back to the basics here. I want to see Rob's diabetic cat guest star on the show. What if his diabetic cat is just Garfield?
He always wants lasagna. I think his insulin is low.
Yeah, as the existence.io calendar continues, the blocks about his cat, it stops being words and it's like pictorial representations that just resemble the Garfield comic strips.
Man, I can't stress enough how satisfying of a poop that was.
I'm on the toilet right now. I sat
Oh
down to
shit.
go pee. Yeah, I
Yeah.
sat down to pee, but something's coming out, and
Yo,
normally on mic I would just suck it back in, but I don't think there's any turning back from this. I'm just
go
gonna have to
for it,
go.
bro.
Yeah,
This is a
okay.
safe space.
All right, I'm turtle heading right now. I
Yo.
already know this is gonna be 7.4 stars.
Was there something else we were gonna try to accomplish on this episode?
I wanted to talk about the Christmas ep, but I didn't want to do that on the recording.
Fair, fair, fair.
Other than that, no, I didn't prepare
Oh, I
any.
should buy my fucking plane tickets to, or no, train tickets. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a round trip so that I can visit you for a week.
Nice.
For the folks at home, this is a long time coming. We were uh, we were supposed to have a symposium on Cape Cod in Massachusetts, and fucking COVID, and because of COVID, it got canceled.
Yeah, weird. I was weird to think. I think I've only seen you in person like 3 times.
Don't think too hard about it because I don't exist, and you are schizophrenic.
You're actually the poop man in disguise.
Dude, it's more expensive to take a Greyhound than the train. Who's doing that?
That's weird. Hmm. I used to take Greyhounds a lot, and they were very cheap.
I mean, this one's only like $46, but the train is
No,
26.
Greyhounds are a fucking vibe.
Um, they're mobile homeless shelters.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, come to think of it, a big appeal of Greyhounds for me used to be um, taking edibles during the trip, but now that I don't smoke anymore, that's irrelevant.
What did you like? What were you doing on the bus?
Observing people and listening to music, staring out the window, a la Eminem in 8 Mile.
Flashback to the experience that Austin doesn't accurately remember, and he's freestyling for a Greyhound bus full of sleepy Guatemalans.
Me in the aisle, like, I am white. I am a fucking bomb. Someone's just like, gay.
So for $80, I could leave. Oh, I don't want to do that. God damn it.
Well, as you're doing these calculations to figure out the most cost effective way to visit me here in the Midwest, just remember 5 is between 1 and 10.
That's actually revolutionary what you just said. Stilo just claimed to only have ever gotten one Christmas present ever. Was he not a child actor? I feel like I feel like that's a lie.
That's true. That's a very good point. Not just a child actor, mind you, but a child actor who was in a film with, I think it was Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Yeah. And oh, I mean, I guess Michael B. Jordan at that time was not Michael B. Jordan now, but yeah, never mind. That doesn't make any difference. But yeah, at the very least, his parents could have given him a couple Christmas presents with the money that he earned.
Yeah, Stilo, you like to play up this big, I'm from the hood. I had it hard routine, but we know what your life was really like. We know what you're all about.
I know something about you. You were in a child movie star movie role with Keanu. Nah, it was shitty.
This dude's not a gangster. His real name's Sterling.
There are too many extremely valid episode titles. Is it worth investigating the pucking community?
Sure. What did you say that was?
Huffing urinal cakes?
Yeah, we can check it out. Oh, here we go. We are on r/urinal cake life.
Oh no.
Oh,
Is new or used better, someone says on r/urinal cake life, a huffing community. I've been addicted to pucking since I was 18. They say they heard someone in town was doing it, so they went and found him and went to his apartment to try it. What? Like, just do it. Why do you need a chaperone?
this guy has self-esteem issues. Um,
I want to know what it's like. McDonald's pucks, they say. Oh, God. Pucking from Chick-fil-A. Has anyone tried the blues yet? They just got rid of the pinkies. Please respond.
Holy shit.
Which they say, I'm new to your own cake life. What do you mean exactly? Thanks in advance. Yeah, just went on Sunday. Blues had me rolling.
Well, I know that's fake because
Oh,
Chick-fil-A is not open on Sundays.
the United Kingdom had a bad pandemic for a while. I knew it would hit the US eventually. Relapsed
A
again.
a British huffer letting a urinal cake like steep in tea or something.
No, the Beatles coming across and bringing pucking with them.
No, no, no. Bob Dylan introduces it to the Beatles.
Everybody thinks Bob
Bob
Dylan
Dylan.
is all cool and deep. He's just on an intense intravenous urinal cake high.
Bob Dylan is the one who turned the Beatles onto huffing urinal cakes, and that kind of inspired them to go in this sophisticated, more experimental direction with their songwriting. Yeah, hence, hence,
They were in India,
hence.
but they were smoking urinal cakes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you're paying attention here, but the compilation has looped around to the first few clips that it started on, but we've still got a few minutes left until it's over. Fucking insulting.
Hence song titles like Lucy in the Sky with the Urinal Cakes. A lot of people don't know that. The reference going on there. It's a subtle drug reference, actually.
Guys, I pucked up. I don't know what to do, and I think I need help. I was on a week-long pucking binge after a rough breakup, and I had to get out of the house, so I took my pucking supplies and left out into the local forest/scrubs, and I found a small cave entrance on the ground that someone had left some rope in, and in my puck-induced haze, I thought it would be really cool to see what's down there since I had my phone flashlight. But like when I try and leave the rope, when I had went to try and leave, the rope had snapped and I fell a few feet, and I think I might have hurt my ankles or something because it hurts when I try to walk. So I think I'm just gonna wait a bit and see if I can find a different way out because I can't climb out. I feel too ashamed to post this on a normal sub because they always judge us so harshly and don't even see it as a real drug, instead pointing and laughing. Please, does anyone know what I should do or have any ideas? Please. And it's a picture from inside a cave. I think it's fake. Warning, pressed pucks. It's really dried up.
Pressed. That means
Illicit,
laced, right?
illicit puck distribution. A bad batch hit the streets.
Read
I
it.
don't.
Read the whole thing. You got to read the whole thing.
Okay. For those of you just tuning in, uh, you don't exist, and we're on Urinal Cake Life. The title of this post is Warning in all caps. Pressed pucks with the tag harm reduction. And it reads as follows. This is from Gosh Darn G. Willikers, I think is the OP. Yeah, Gosh Darn G. Willikers says the following. Recently, the pick, he means puck, supply where I live has really dried up. In like the past year, the kids have figured it out, and most stores have replaced the OG pinkies with shitty duds that don't hit at all. The effect has been an explosion in illicit puck distribution. My guy can get them in bulk for so much cheaper than it costs me in gas to drive between fast food stores in vain. Fast food stores, bro. I learned yesterday the terrible consequence of this shift. A bad batch hit the streets. I don't know what was in it. The puck was a little more crumbly than normal, but I dismissed it because I needed it so bad. You know how it is. I woke up 2 days later in the hospital. Apparently, the paramedics found me naked, face down in a stream, and I almost drowned. Does anyone
Damn.
know a way to test if my pucks are legitimate? This can't happen again, or my mom might find out.
Hey, there should be a new genre of there should be a
Noir,
new I was gonna say a new rap subgenre, like you know how there's coke rap, like clips, and then of
coke rap,
course
lean rap,
lean rap.
urinal
Yeah,
cake rap.
we need urinal cake rap. Yeah.
I'll be pugging. Back pucks urgent. Gross. Don't want to know if that's real or not.
Look at this. This guy says, for those who think this sub is satire and our addiction is a joke, here's a medical report regarding pucking and its detrimental effects on the brain and body. So it's see, look, we are slowly killing ourselves.
Oh, you think it's a fucking joke? Another little 8 Mile connection. Don't ever tell me you don't know what the fuck I've been through. Takes a deep inhale through the nose of Puck. Just a lot of pictures of urinals, bro. A lot.
Yeah,
You know,
I think we've um,
seen
reached
enough.
reached a good stopping point. Yeah.
All right. What are we doing? What's the feeling?
I'll stop recording and then real quick for 5 minutes. I just want to
Christmas episode?
yeah, just a quick
For the folks at home, we're signing off. God bless you. Go sniff a urinal cake, but get ready. Even though you don't exist, we're going to be excited to bring you the Christmas episode.